Hey guys, what's good? Triple J Boxing. We got Canelo there, Crawford, as you can see on the TV there. Netflix. This is how boxing should be. Like pay-per-view. It's just we don't got the money anymore, to be paying for every fight. Though, was every I feel like people weren't really paying for every fight these days anyway, but this is a better model in my opinion for more accessible to people. But anyway, you got the fight coming up. I know this is a late prediction, guys. Just been busy. Haven't been making videos really lately. But my prediction. See, my thing was I always thought Crawford had a chance to beat Canelo after the Spence fight because, I mean, a lot of people were saying like, oh, they wanted to see Spence beat first Canelo in like Cowboy Stadium if Spence won. So why was that okay? But then people didn't give Crawford a chance, so it made no sense to me. And like he fought Charlo, a 154 pounder. So if Canelo's gonna fight him, why wouldn't it be okay for him to fight Crawford, right? Because I mean, a lot of people were like against it. Like I know the Canelo fans and the were saying like they didn't even want to see the fight, which made no sense to me because I think it's a good matchup. It's intriguing. I don't think it's totally out of the possibility of like uh like I feel like Crawford has a good chance in winning. Like in my like I said, my argument was if you were okay with him fighting Charlo, if you were okay with him fighting Spence, why not Crawford? And but the thing is, my prediction was I could see Crawford win by decision. But now I was one of the early adopters of that prediction, and now everyone's jumping on the bandwagon saying Crawford's going to win. So it's like I kind of want to go the opposite way and pick Canelo now, just because of that. Because I don't like I like going against the crowd kind of thing, going against the grain. Uh, when it's a popular opinion, I kind of don't want to do it no more. But uh, yeah, a lot of people are just picking Crawford now. I don't know, and they weren't before, so I don't know. But I think and I want to bring up something Manny Pacquiao said. And Manny Pacquiao, his English usually isn't that great sometimes, and he's not the most entertaining interviewer a lot of the times, Pacquiao. He says the same kind of things. His English isn't the best, but he actually said it perfectly for the prediction of Crawford versus Canelo. He said that if Crawford can maintain his speed and footwork, he can win the fight. Speed and footwork. And I really do think that is the keys to victory for Crawford: footwork and speed. He doesn't have to run, but using movement with his legs side to side, being quick on the feet. Because isn't. Canelo has a slow lower body, slow legs, but very good upper body movement, fast, very good fast hands as well. But his feet aren't that fast. So I feel like Manny Pacquiao is perfectly right on the money when he says when you move up in divisions, you have to maintain your speed and footwork to beat these bigger guys. And I think that's Crawford's chance in winning the fight by decision. Some people are calling Crawford knocking out Canelo. I mean, if he does that, that'd be crazy. I don't see that happening. I don't even see Canelo really. It's going to be hard to see even Canelo knocking out Crawford because it's hard to see Crawford being vulnerable. We never seen him that vulnerable. I know you'll bring up the Gamboa fight where he got rocked, but that was so long ago, and really he won the fight by knockout. So it was he has proved us time and time again that he can get it done. And but on the other side, Canelo has been known to be outscored and outboxed. It's been done a couple times now, so it's not like it's not like if we see that it's in our mind, then that can happen, but we haven't seen like Crawford being beat up ever. So I see the fight going to decision. If Crawford though tries to fight toe to toe and try to get it, because he is a guy that likes to get his get back. When he gets hit, he likes to exchange. So if he exchanges too much at the wrong time, it would leave openings for Canelo. I'm not saying Canelo would get the knockout, but that would make the fight maybe a lot closer and competitive. And maybe Canelo even drops Crawford, but it goes the distance still. And it's still a close fight because I feel like Crawford's going to do good with scoring, but the whole fight could be dangerous, obviously. if he's going to be willing to be, because he is a dog, and if he's going to be like a dog in there and wanting to throw down at times with Canelo, you might see that happen. You might see him get hurt from Canelo at times, even though he might be controlling the round and scoring good, but then he might slip up and get hit with a big shot by Canelo or get dropped. You never know. So, I mean, if it was going to be a knockout, you would think it would be Canelo knocking out Crawford. And if someone was going to get dropped, it would probably be Crawford. Like, I just can't see how if Triple G couldn't knock out Canelo or drop him, how is Crawford going to? I know you'll say accuracy, pinpoint accuracy could do it, but I mean, I just don't see that happening. Canelo has the best chin in boxing pretty much. But yeah, so my prediction for the fight, my initial prediction would be Crawford by decision. Kind of using just the boxing movement, not getting to, like, still doing what Bivol did, essentially. So you're going to fight Canelo in spots, but because you're not going to full on run like Skull. I feel like that's not going to win it for him. And I don't think he's just not going to fight like that. So he's just got to follow the Bivol blueprint and fight at, in spots. But the thing is, Bivol's a lot bigger guy than Crawford. I don't know if he can do that. So my prediction, it's really a tough one, to be honest. We won't know how this fight's going to go because he's jumping up so many weight classes. He's essentially jumping up 3 weight classes. He fought one at 54 against Madrimov. Competitive fight. I thought Crawford won, but it was still like, it was a fight that people were hating on Crawford, but really Madrimov's just like, he's a good, solid guy. He's strong. He's a good boxer in his prime. So I don't think Crawford did necessarily bad in that. It's just he's coming off spectacular performances, right? Whereas that was just an average performance for his standards. But yeah, I can't remember the last time someone jumped up this many weight classes and was successful. The last one I can remember is it would probably be, I guess you could say Canelo against Kovalev was more recent, but I mean, Kovalev was pretty much done at that point. And Kovalev was winning the fight, let's be honest here, guys. He was winning on points until he got knocked out. I think he fought Anthony Yard, so he's kind of, it was like I think he fought Anthony Yard like 6 weeks before the Canelo fight, so he went right into the Canelo fight essentially after that fight. He said he was burnt out, and that's why he lost. He had the drinking problems, I think. He was kind of, he wasn't the same after that Ward second fight. It was a shame there with Kovalev. But other than that, Kovalev wasn't in his prime. Let's put it that way, guys. And then another one that comes to memory is pretty much similar, almost exactly similar, is Manny Pacquiao jumping up 135 to 147 to fight Oscar De La Hoya. But that's different too, guys, because it was a prime Manny Pacquiao against an older Oscar De La Hoya. This is a totally different scenario because Canelo and Crawford are both in their tail end of their prime, so it's a bit different. Canelo's actually a bit younger age-wise, but more wear and tear, you could say. So it's not the same as Crawford. See, it'd be the same if Crawford was in his prime, Canelo wasn't, then I could compare it to the Manny Pacquiao, Oscar De La Hoya. So this is a lot of, you won't know, guys. It's hard to make this prediction. I think it's going to be a competitive fight. It's going to go to the scorecards, and I think it's going to be a split decision for one of these men. And I think if Crawford can maintain his speed and his footwork and not get hurt, I think he can win the fight. But if Canelo does get hurt, here's Crawford coming out with the guitar here, guys. So if he can use his footwork and his speed, I think he can win the fight by split decision, edge it out. But if Crawford has the ways at times and can land heavy artillery, maybe drop Crawford, I got Canelo maybe winning. But I think it's going to be a close decision for one of these guys. So it's really hard to pick, guys. But that's what I got for this video, guys. I got to watch the fight. See you after the fight. It's Triple J Boxing. Take care.